So now let's see if we can actually utilize this new custom component that we wrote. So what I want you to do is go to your title component that's underneath training, components, content, okay, and then you'll see your title component, dialog box, and then go to items, okay, and you'll notice you have tab 1, okay, open up tab 1, and then of course you have your CQ widget collection here. So now what we're going to do is we're going to create a training node underneath here. All right, just say new. So this is also going to be part of the tab node, and call this training, and type this as a CQ widget. And click finish. So now you should see in this tab you have both your title and your CQ widget. So that's perfect. Now let's go ahead and assign these properties directly to our CQ widget. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to assign the name, just like we've done before, and I'm just going to store this in a property called /training, and make sure that it's typed to a string. Then I'm going to define the widget type. Okay, so here I'm going to say xtype, and then remember we defined it. If you go back and look at the JavaScript, our component is called training selection. So now, because we've registered this library and set it up, we should be able to reference this name called training selection. So again, once we've created these custom JavaScript libraries, the developer can utilize these just as they use any other xtype. Okay, so now I've said training selection. Perfect. And then let's define the label, field label. Okay, and let's just say training selection widget. Perfect. Now let's go ahead and test this, make sure that everything's saved, and go ahead and request a page. So I'll log in to CQ5. Okay, I'll go to websites. All right, I'm going to request a page. So here's my company page. And we should be able to see our custom widget here. Remember, this is our title component. Remember, we changed it to corporation. So if you click on corporation here, notice here's our custom widget that we created with the JavaScript, and you'll see the times there that we indicated inside of the JavaScript. So as long as your developers know JavaScript, and again, if you become very serious about creating these custom widgets, it definitely pays to go out and take a class on Sencha and the EXT.js framework, because it is a complicated framework. But once you learn that JavaScript, you can register your CQ client libraries like that, and the sky's the limit. You can create any custom component that the EXT.js framework is capable of. And you can also follow the same process for registering mobile components. So very, very powerful.